Viruses are very small parasites.
A virus consists of a capsule called a capsid that is made from a few protein building blocks. The capsid has two functions. One, it protects the genetic material inside, and two, it helps the virus attach to the receptor on the cells. Viruses cannot live by themselves. They do not eat, they do not move, they do nothing at all. They can only live and multiply when they get into an organism. Different viruses infect cells of different organs. How can viruses enter our body?
Via droplets, they can enter our mouth and induce, for example, cold, influenza, smallpox, and COVID-19. Via mosquito or tick bites, they can enter our bloodstream and induce, for example, yellow fever, Zika, and tick-borne encephalitis. Via contaminated food or water, they can enter our stomach and the digestive tract and induce, for example, diarrhea. And via direct contact with sick people, they can induce, for example, diarrhea and COVID-19.
When a virus gets in contact with the cell of the host, they use the spikes on its surface like tentacles to attach and hijack the cell. They then transfer their genetic material into the cell. Once inside the cell, the genetic material can do its job. The information carried on the genetic material of the virus contains instruction to produce many more copies of the genetic material and to build various parts like capsules and spikes of the new viruses. The energy and most of the machinery to build new viruses are provided by the host cell. The host cell is hijacked by the virus and forced to make new viruses. So, upon infection by one virus, many new viruses are formed. Finally, the cell bursts and the new virus particles are ready to infect many other cells. Why do we get ill after a virus infection? The infected cell cannot do a normal job, for example, producing enzymes that digest our food. It has been reprogrammed to produce new viruses. The cell then explodes and dies. When many cells have been infected, many cells die. Dead cells are considered as a garbage inside the body and can cause further reactions like fever. They do not function as they should. For example, the COVID-19 virus damages the lung because cells die and garbage is accumulated. You cannot take up enough oxygen. You get breathing problems and cough. The rotavirus destroys our gut, which can no longer absorb water. Patients with diarrhea lose too much water and become dehydrated. For many diseases caused by viruses, no medication is available. It is difficult to kill the virus without killing the host cells. Usually, the traditional drugs do not help. They may decrease fever, but don't stop the virus. Meanwhile, antibiotics only help against bacteria, but not against viruses. For some diseases like COVID-19, the drugs are in development progress. That's why it's better not to get ill with these diseases. What you can do is protect yourself from infection, strengthen your immune system, and get vaccinated if vaccines are available, especially for COVID-19.